Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, today is the 1st of October, and you said it will soon start to feel like fall.
Yeah, a little bit more so by tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's not like, oh, good, fall is here now.
Right.
It's just a little bit of a dip into the autumn-like temperatures.
It'll be here to stay soon enough.
It will be. It will be.
Then we'll be thinking, gosh, where's spring?
I know. That's so true. Take a look right now. 516 indicator where it's greater. A beautiful, calm, and pleasant morning. 67 degrees. Not much of a breeze right now. Unfortunately, we won't see much of one throughout the afternoon either. Maybe spurts of some of that wind, but not a breeze that's generally speaking going to cool us off. Our humidity is fairly high. 65-degree dew point indicator. Definitely noticeable this morning. Not 29 degrees as far as that dew point goes in Huntsville. That must be a misreading on our surface system there. However, in the Rocket City, 67, and again, clear skies, so looking good this morning. 517 on your Wednesday, and we're not all too different from where we've been waking up the last couple of days. We've got a dry 31 triple Doppler, 1 or 2 pockets of clouds, and those temperatures are staying fairly mild for us. As we move into this afternoon, again, not all too different, 86 degrees for our high temperature, but that's actually well above average of where we should be. We should be sitting in those lower 80s, but instead we're a whole lot warmer than that. As a result, in the afternoon, as I'm sure we all can attest from the last couple days, it'll feel pretty warm if you're standing out in that direct sunshine. If you like this late summertime heat, then you're gonna love today. If you're waiting for autumn, well, it's right around the corner. Starting tomorrow, we'll start to feel a whole lot more like fall. Now, you might be expecting to see a cold front here on this surface analysis, getting ready to move through the area. Well, you're not going to see one. That's not what's ushering in this more autumn-like air. It's actually this black dashed line. It's called a dry line. It separates a moist or very humid air mass, that's on the eastern side of it, from a much drier air mass on the western side of it. As that dry line moves through, it's going to replace some of this summertime air with some of that cooler, more crisp autumn air, and that's what's going to make all the difference. Remember, it's not a cold front. So when we wake up tomorrow, we're still sitting in the mid-60s. We've still got sunny skies, and by 10 a.m. we're still sitting in those low to mid 70s. The difference is we'll see more of a breeze and we won't warm quite as much tomorrow afternoon. 86 today, but tomorrow just 82, exactly on average for this time of year, and even gradually cooling through the weekend. The coupling of the two, the slightly lower temperatures and the far less humid air, that's what's going to make us feel, even briefly, like it is autumn. And unfortunately doesn't last forever. Back up to 83 on Monday, and that is just the beginning of a gradual warming trend throughout next work week. Rain chances are staying fairly negligible, so if it's your garden right before you're harvesting, my recommendation to you would be you find a way to water that garden. Mother Nature is not going to do it for you, but if you like to spend some time outside this weekend to soak in those temperatures, then not having rain is a good thing for you. Likely the last Hurricane Umberto update you're going to get from me, still spinning as a Cat 1 at 80 miles an hour. By this afternoon, though, it'll only be spinning at 75. That's no longer classified as a hurricane, moving east out of our way and losing a whole lot of its strength as it does so. As far as Hurricane Imelda goes, it's actually strengthening, a 90-mile-an-hour Cat 1 right now, but it will turn into a Category 2 by this afternoon. As it does so, tracking due east towards Bermuda, still bringing a little bit of rain to the Carolinas and to the Virginias, but as we discussed yesterday, that will obviously become less and less of a factor as the storm continues to track east. All in all, on the Atlantic front, we're pretty much on the up and up, and we don't have any imminent threats, and that is great news. We do have more rain returning to the forecast Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. We'll keep it into the mid-80s, but fairly comfortable for most all of us.
Ooh, we're going to like those temperatures.
We sure are.
Now we can all finally get our gathering at your house.
Well, let's do it around the fire pit.
Right.
Not the fireplace.
Yeah, correct.
Tricked you.
Well, you know what? When we come back.